Have you ever wondered why a quiet coastal city in the Philippines is suddenly making headlines? Subic Bay, once a symbol of American military power, is being revived for a new era. What was abandoned 3 decades ago is now capturing global attention. The Philippines is opening its doors to a project seen as a logistics and defense powerhouse. While the headlines focus on ships, the real story is about sovereignty and economics. Nestled in a deep water harbor, Subic Bay is transforming into a logistics and ammunition hub. The US and the Philippines are collaborating to redefine the Indo-Pacific balance. But this isn't just another foreign military site. It's a fusion of strategy and opportunity. The Philippines is reclaiming influence, not giving away space. The question remains, can Subic Bay protect the Philippines' future? Decades ago, Subic was the largest US naval base outside the mainland. Its closure in 1992 marked a new chapter of independence for the Philippines. The base became a free port, attracting investors and creating jobs. Now, history is circling back to Subic Bay. That same coastline is being prepared for a high-security hub that could reshape defense and economy. With capacity for aircraft carriers and submarines, Subic's geography is strategic. Only 1,100 kilometers from Shenzhen and Taipei, it sits at crucial waterways. This proximity gives it unmatched value for monitoring regional movements. To defense planners, Subic bridges a gap in logistics across Southeast Asia. For the Philippines, it's a chance to modernize defense and create jobs. This revival isn't nostalgic, it's a strategic reinvention. Subic is being rebuilt as a platform for Philippine leadership in regional security. The idea behind Subic's resurgence isn't about building a fortress. It's about speed, resilience, and regional cooperation. In today's fast-moving maritime environment, response time can make the difference between deterrence and vulnerability. That's why the US has quietly shifted focus toward establishing forward logistics hubs across the Indo-Pacific. Subic Bay is at the heart of that plan, an ideal staging point for rapid deployment and resupply. But for Manila, this partnership goes beyond defense. The Marcos administration sees it as a step toward a self-reliant security model, one that leverages international cooperation while protecting national interests. We have to focus on protecting the Philippines, President Marcos emphasized. He underscored that this initiative is defensive, not provocative. Philippine Defense Secretary Gilbert Teodoro has also made it clear. Subic's operation will follow a foreign direct investment, FDI model. This means it will create jobs, boost trade, and attract investors. It's not just a military base, it's an economic catalyst. In this sense, Subic's revival represents a blend of strategy and commerce. It's a rare alignment where defense meets development and sovereignty coexists with cooperation. Beyond its strategic importance, Subic's revival could generate a major wave of economic activity. The project is expected to employ 200 to 300 highly skilled workers initially, with more opportunities in downstream industries such as logistics, ship repair, and technology. Its port facilities will see renewed investment. Nearby communities will benefit from infrastructure upgrades. The economic multiplier effect could spread across central Luzon, creating a ripple of growth in manufacturing and trade. Subic's transformation mirrors the success of the Freeport Zone after 1999, when the region reinvented itself from a military outpost into a booming commercial hub. Now, the new Subic project promises a second rebirth, powered by innovation, investment, and integration with the global economy. American defense analysts describe it as the most significant US investment in Philippine defense since the Cold War. But its long-term impact will likely be measured in civilian prosperity, not just military readiness. This dual-use approach, defense and development, could serve as a model for future cooperation between nations seeking both stability and growth. To understand why Subic is so crucial, just take a look at the map. The Philippines is right at the center of the Indo-Pacific, a key maritime crossroads. Controlling these routes means having power over some of the busiest trade lanes in the world. Subic's location along the First Island chain gives it incredible strategic importance. It can support everything from maritime patrols to humanitarian missions during crises. Its geography transforms into a source of power. Unlike far-off bases like Guam, Subic provides quicker access to regional hotspots. This closeness allows for real-time coordination among allies, enhancing deterrence without escalating tensions. For the Philippines, it's not just about defense. It's about maintaining a presence. Having a strong presence in its own waters is vital for asserting sovereignty and protecting interests. Reviving Subic isn't about going back to dependency, it's about evolving capabilities. Subic's growth fits perfectly with the broader Indo-Pacific strategy focused on partnerships, not dominance. Countries like Japan, Australia, and the US are strengthening ties with the Philippines through joint exercises and cooperation. This is more than just deterrence, it's about building trust and working together effectively. Subic could serve as the logistical backbone for regional coordination, enabling swift crisis responses. For ASEAN nations watching closely, the Philippines' proactive stance marks a significant shift. Manila is stepping up, no longer a passive player in maritime disputes, but a hub for regional balance. The rise of mini-lateral partnerships, like the Philippines' US-Japan coalition, adds flexibility to traditional alliances. Subic Bay is at the heart of this new framework, quietly connecting the dots for regional stability. But this path is not without risks. Subic's reactivation comes at a time of rising regional tensions. Great powers are testing their limits, and Beijing is concerned. They see this project as a strategic setback to their ambitions. For the Philippines, it's a delicate balancing act. We must weigh economic ties with China against national security. The challenge is to protect our sovereignty without provoking conflict. President Marcos Jr. has been clear. We seek peace through strength. This new partnership aims to ensure a capable response to intimidation. Manila must maintain open communication and uphold international law. Diplomacy is just as important as deterrence. Subic becomes both a shield and a signal for our autonomy. Handled wisely, it can enhance our independence. The last time Subic hosted foreign troops, the world was different. The Cold War shaped our alliances and fears. When US bases closed in 1991, many celebrated independence. But we soon realized we were unprepared to defend our waters alone. Economic progress continued, but external pressures grew. Subic's reemergence isn't a reversal of independence. It's a lesson learned. Modern cooperation is built on transparency and shared benefits. Today's Subic will have stricter oversight and community engagement. The Philippines has authority and a voice in every decision. This new framework shows maturity in our foreign policy. Sovereignty isn't isolation, it's choosing partners for national gain. The past may have closed Subic's gates, but the present opens them with purpose. Subic Bay is more than just a harbor now. It's a bold statement. It reflects the Philippines' growing confidence in shaping its future in Asia. By blending defense readiness with economic innovation, we're redefining our global role. This revival marks a shift in mindset, from dependence to direction. We're no longer waiting for the world to dictate our fate. We're charting our own course. This transformation goes beyond our borders. As regional powers adjust, the Philippines stands as a bridge and a buffer. We promote peace while ensuring we're prepared for any challenge. The true power of Subic's revival isn't just in its facilities, but in the choices it represents. We're turning our geography into strength and our partnerships into progress. Once abandoned, Subic Bay is now the heartbeat of a rising strategic Philippines. This story isn't just about defense, it's about our destiny. It shows that our greatest asset is our ability to adapt and lead. Through Subic, we're redefining strength, not through confrontation, but cooperation. It's about shared purpose and modern sovereignty built on strategy and courage. Every ship that docks, every job created, every alliance strengthened contributes to our vision. We're building a resilient, forward-looking Philippines ready for 21st century challenges. The world may see Subic as a base, but we see it as a bridge. It connects our history, economy, and future. This revival isn't a return to the past, it's the start of a bold new era for the Philippines in the Indo-Pacific.